On August 24, 2009, Senators Mark Udall of Colorado and John McCain of Arizona traveled to Rocky Mountain National Park to take part in a field hearing on climate change and how it impacts the national parks.
I believe that climate change is real. I think that every visit we make, such as we are making here, argues that we take action to try to reduce the effects of greenhouse gases on the world in general and our national parks in particular.
During their tour of the park, the senators observed some of the effects of climate change, such as bark beetle infestations and changes to wildlife habitat.
I am absolutely and totally convinced that nuclear power has to be part of any real, meaningful, significant, almost immediate reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. It is not the only answer, but it is a major part of the answer. Renewable fuels, 15% can come from wind, about 5% from solar. You've got to make up with natural gas, clean coal and all that, but nuclear power has to be part of that. And frankly, I'll be very straightforward. I will not be part of any agreement unless nuclear power is a key and vital element of it.
Afterwards, Senator McCain and Udall participated in a field hearing of the Energy and Natural Resources Subcommittee on National Parks at nearby Estes Park.
Today's hearing rises above politics as an examination of how a warming world is reshaping our cherished national parks.
To a large degree, our national parks are the canary in the coal mine when it comes to the on-the-ground effects of a warming climate. And that's especially true for our western parks and the park right down the street here from this hearing room, Rocky Mountain National Park.
Climate change is real. It's happening now, and it's happening right here in the United States of America. Average U.S. temperature has risen by 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit over the last 50 years. In 2016, the National Park Service will celebrate its 100th anniversary. As our world continues to warm, we must ask ourselves, what will our parks look like in another 100 years? What will become of their native wildlife habitat? How do we adopt our management practices to preserve our parks for the enjoyment of future generations? And how will already complex issues like balancing recreation with natural beauty become even more challenging in the face of decreased snowpack or prolonged drought?
This is Sean Doherty in Estes Park, Colorado.